now. Hey guys, Vic here, back with another review. Today we are looking at this, the Rabies RDA from Desire. Now, Desire brought us the Mad Dog RDA, which is very solid, affordable RDA. I guess this is the next logical step. If the dog was mad, maybe it had rabies. I don't know. What I do know is that I got this from heavensgifts.com, and it's on there for $29, so check it out. What is it? It is an RDA 24mm, available in gold, black and red, and it has a very unique deck. It has a very unique deck, but also a very unique airflow system which tries to replicate the flavour of undercoil, but with the air on the side to avoid leakage. And I'll show you how it does that when we go down low, which is right now. Alright guys, here we are with the Desire Rabies RDA. www.desirevape.com, that seems to be their address, and don't forget you can get this from Heaven's Gifts, so check it out. One thing I forgot to mention up top, you can actually use loads of different screws with this. It comes with all the different screws, Allen key, Phillips, flathead, so you can pick your preference on that, which is pretty cool. Opening her up, we've got the RDA here. We'll come back to that. Inside the box you also get an Ultim drip tip with Desire written on there. It is goon size drip tip, remember that. And then there's all your different screws, Allen key, O-rings, everything you need in there. Pretty good, pretty good. I like that it comes with all those different screws, because everyone has a personal preference, don't they? So that's pretty cool. Okay, so here is the RDA. I've got the black goon drip tip that comes with it. I'll show you underneath, and then I'll attach it to a mod. This is an optional Ultim piece. You can just unscrew this if you don't like it, but it's sat on the base there. It might help with heat displacement as well, I don't know. Very nice gold plated brass or brass 510 pin there, no problems with that. Goon drip tip, as I said, and it says Desire Vape along this top section here, 24mm in diameter, if you missed that bit from the beginning. So yes, so there it is. Let's attach it to a mod so we can get this top cap off. The whole sort of top cap is a one piece. There's no top section as such. On nice, and this another nice thing about this RDA, all the O-rings are perfect, absolutely perfect. The tension is just right. So here we go. This is the RDA deck. As you can see, I've got some crazy coils in here. It is a really nice big build deck, so you can fit crazy big stuff in here. The top cap, there's no doming on the top cap or anything like that, so you know it hasn't been reduced really in any way there. The big coils are easy to get in because it has these post holes. These big square post holes, you know, if I can fit this coil in, you can fit pretty much any coil in. A very, very big thing as well. It's also got a very deep juice well, very deep juice well indeed. Now the airflow comes through these holes here, and then it hits this ramp. I don't know if you can see that. It's got this ramp here, and it hits these ramps and it points it upwards like that, and so it comes up sort of almost underneath the coil, like that. As you can see there, that's the slant on the ramp going straight through the coil there. So they're trying to replicate that undercoil airflow without all the leaking and hassle that comes with the undercoil airflow, and they're doing a pretty good job, I would say. So that's how the airflow works, that's how the ramping works. In terms of putting the top cap on, you can adjust the airflow like this, just turn it, and you can see that I've got one open now and one closed, like that. Look, you can open it a little bit at one side, not the other. You can, so there it is, one open, one closed, and the same on the other side. So you can adjust it. It's a little bit fiddly, I've got to say, but you can. That's it, pretty much fully open on both sides. Is a little bit fiddly, the airflow holes, but that is how you adjust the airflow. So that is the Desire Rabies. Let's go back up top. Okay guys, that was the Desire Rabies up close. Quite the thing. I guess the main talking point, the big talking point, is this airflow. This design of airflow to try and replicate undercoil flavour, but without the dripping and leaking out of the bottom. How it does that, I don't know how well you could tell from how I described it up close, but effectively you have got air hole slots at the bottom here that are on a ramp. They're beveled upwards and they're on a ramp, so the air is effectively going like this through the hole and through the air hole and diagonally up towards your drip tip. Now, I don't know if it replicates the undercoil flavour that it's trying to do. That's very hard to say, but what I would say is it doesn't leak out of the holes. It hasn't leaked out of the holes at all, so that's a big tick. And the flavour is very good. The flavour is very, very good, so that's a big tick. So whether it's replicating this undercoil thing or not, I don't know. But I would say it's really good and it's not leaking out of the holes, so it achieves its aim, even if it's hard to compare to the undercoil situation. Going back to positives and negatives, the only major gripe I have with this as a negative is the air holes themselves. So when you put the cap back on, lining them up, because they're on this beveled diagonal, lining them up is kind of a pain. It's kind of tedious. It's kind of tricky to get your air holes exactly as you want them. That's one hole on either side, and this is both. But every time you put it down, you can see there it's never quite right, and you have to sort of just adjust it a little bit to get it right. And the actual holes on the outside of the barrel are slightly bigger than the holes caused by the ramps, so you can never quite get it fully open. And so it's a little bit fiddly every time you put the cap down. That's my only real gripe. The other thing I would say while listing negatives is it's not super airy. It's not a super airy RDA by any stretch of sort of modern standards. You know, even with all 4 air holes open, it's not super airy. Something to bear in mind. Not a problem for me. I like it with all 4 open, and it's absolutely fine. But it's not mega airy, I would say that. Moving over to the positives. The positives are quite extensive. It's very affordable. It's good looking. It fits goon tips. It's got this fancy bottom ultim matchiness going on. It's got a really nice build deck, easy to wick, easy to build, nice big holes. It's got the low post and the high post thing, so you don't have to bend your leads. It's got all that nice stuff going on. The flavour is excellent, clouds are excellent. It feels quite smooth and uninhibited. You know, it's quite a smooth vape. It's not super loud or noisy or anything like that, or whistly or any problems like that. It's a very, very nice, affordable vape. Really easy to build on. You can fit massive coils in here. Very expansive build deck. These are big, big coils, and it fits them in no bother at all. Nice deep juice well made, feels good. O-rings are all nice. Goon tips, all positives, all good stuff. It's a very nice, very solid, affordable RDA from heavensgifts.com. Go and check them out. $29. Very decent RDA if you think it's up your street. If, like me, you find the dripping down the drip tip with those undercoil airflow RDAs a bit of a pain, then this is definitely an option for you. So check it out. I think it's decent. I think it's very good, actually. Crazy name, but a pretty good RDA in my opinion. I've been Vaping Vic, and I'll see you again soon.